Are we back? Are we back? Are we
Hello.
back?
Good. Good.
Looks like we are. Looks like we are.
All right. I got an ad for Arcane
Ah.
on Twitch.
Okay, okay. For now, I've just switched over to mobile data because, yeah, I think the oncoming storm in the back has finally decided to knock out my net, so, yeah.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Hope everything's well.
as it happens, as it happens.
Hmm.
Should be alright though, should be alright. At least in a bit. Yeah. Alright,
Oh yeah.
alright, alright. So you were mentioning
All right. Back to where we at. Okay. Idol Master. Yeah. So I started developing, like, again, when it comes to when I get immersed, I get attached.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get as many talents to becoming like a top tier idol as much as possible, but it's just like you want to. It's like I grew up on YouTube culture as well. I love YouTube artists of the of that era
Uh-huh.
because it's just people just singing in their bathroom or singing on their backyard with a guitar, and I found that very endearing. And they would have YouTube concerts and stuff. But anyways, it's like cheering someone on, and I like that kind of appeal, and also the music scores were amazing. Very entertaining, and costume design A+. So, yeah, and then I started looking more into it, and then I ended up getting into the Love Live franchise.
Ah.
But again, like it's crazy because music is a part of me, and it always stems to anything.
Hi, hi.
Before Idol Master and Love Live, there was Macross. It all started uh when my brother, who was a jerk to me growing up, he would ask me what do I want for what do I want to grab from the anime store, because he would just buy it, right? This was
Okay,
like his
okay.
birthday gift to me.
Oh.
I told him I want something sci-fi-y, and something that you think I would enjoy, something colorful. So he was like, well, Tenchi Muyo's not an option. And I'm like, we already have that. And he's like, yeah. All right. So he goes to the store. It was in this little store in Circuit City, which is no longer an existing media chain anymore.
Okay, okay.
Comes back with a plastic bag, and he said I couldn't open it until I got home. Got home.
Alright.
It was CD DVDs of Macross 7,
Oh, okay.
Macross 0,
Ooh.
and I was like, whoa, what's this? This dude has a guitar. Whoa. And since me and my brother happened to be sci-fi fans, we're just like, you know what? This is interesting. So we watched it. Beep 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 beep.
Huh? Oh? Are
Hello?
things working again?
I hear you. And it looks
Okay.
like your stream's back up.
Okay. Alright. Ah, okay. Alright. I think we're alive again. Somehow.
We're alive.
I had to do a lot of janking just in that moment. I think I had to go through about 4 or 5 different steps of troubleshooting just to see if
No
things were
worries.
alright. So
Oh, chat. Look at Eco's PNG chat.
didn't think I'd ever see my phone overheat though. Jeez. I'm gonna have to watch out during the summer. Because, goddamn. Alright.
That's gonna be a fun clip.
Eh? Huh? Eh?
Right now, I apologize in advance.
Huh? Eh? Onion? Eh?
Don't worry about it, Eco. Chat, no rats. Chat,
Yeah.
no rats.
Eh? Dostano.
No rats. Have Eco watch this later. Watch the VOD later. Don't clip it.
Okay. Fair enough.
I like how the caption says "catch this."
Wait, why did it swap over to that one?
It makes the situation more funnier.
Christ.
I'm gonna give you a kusa.
Hey,
Okay. All right, chat. Where did I leave off on the answering part for
let's
Eco?
see. Last I recall is Idolmaster.
Idolmaster. All right, Circuit
Yeah.
City. All right. Circuit City, forever dead media chain for electronics and the like. There was a little booth that sold anime goods. So yeah, fast forward, we came home. It was a DVD set of Macross 7
Okay.
and Macross 0. And again, from me and my brother being sci-fi fans, his best friend was into dogfighting, as in like, jets fighting other jets, fighter jets, right?
Oh yeah. Macross has that in spades.
What is Macross known for? Singing galactic idols about war and stuff, and also epic dogfighting. Yeah. So, can you imagine mixing up favoring anime with also Ace Combat, I guess? So yeah, that was a big plus. My brother was in it for the fight scenes. I was in it for the entertainment.
Okay.
So I thought it was rad to have a galactic electric guitar and circular lenses, as Landlord Kun's late father deemed as the John Lennon sunglasses. Yeah. So yeah, those became severe. Not really. I shouldn't say severe. Those became huge influences in that kind of genre for me. And by the time 2008 came around, Macross Frontier took things up a notch for me. So I thought that it was so fun to enjoy it, but the main problem was I didn't have a lot of friends that were into that culture, so anime was already trying to be a big step for them.
Okay.
So that was my only way to enjoy that kind of stuff. So yeah, stemming from Macross culture into the idol culture, to me, it's always fun to watch, and you feel a sense of vicariously living through the experience, I guess. That's why I like it.
All right.
I like how this veered off from idol culture to debuts and stuff, but back to the idol culture thing. People can perform, but the saying is all good things have to come to an end eventually.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you've already accomplished the goals that you want and you want to move on to the next step, you're gonna have to put the stuff behind or put things to an end and move on to the next bigger thing. Which is why people are also so supportive too. The supportiveness of idol culture is actually pretty nice. You always get merry comments I I wish you the best in your future endeavors, like, or wherever you go, you're gonna do great. Like, to me, I don't really see it as a goodbye. Not a lot of people will see it as a goodbye. No, more people will see it as a goodbye. For me, I see it as a see you later. Like, it's either you're still doing things, but in another time, but you know, that's how it is. It's like, if you're used to moving on, then it won't be an issue. But there's some people that put a lot of weight on someone and puts them on a pedestal, you know. It's like, you got to think about it. Don't lean on it for too long. Don't be too attached for too long, in a sense, because, you know, eventually you'll eventually move on, but just take all the time you need, you know. Just don't be too heavy on it. That's one thing I can say when it comes to like people getting into idol culture and stuff. That's really what corpo VTubing is. Like, it depends. It's really up to the talent if they want to continue what they're doing. So just as long as you abide by the rules by heart, then you're making things less stressful. And that's the thing about it. I would say it played a big part, and that's how I'm used to the graduations and stuff, and just seeing how people react to it. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, really. On to the next question, though.
All right then. Next one's quite the simple one. Kind of. You get this at 90% of job interviews, to be honest, this one. VTubers tend to have about, let's say, 3 common answers for this one. They've become less common the more interviews that I've done. More people have more ambitious goals, so to speak, these days. So let's see. What are your goals for the future?
What are my goals for the future? Staying alive. Is that a common question? A common answer?
No, that one isn't a very common one.
A variety of things. Goals for the future. I hope that the house I own doesn't break more, please. I hope that I would love to be in a period of time where everything is just going smoothly, because this year has been a rough year, honestly.
Oh, man.
Especially when the whole world took a drastic change to the way how things are now. Like, who knows how long it'll be until things are back to normal, in a sense, but I would like to de-rust and get better at playing my instruments again. That would be really nice if I could put more time to it. I would also like to... I would love to never stop creating, in a sense. Which is why, like, you know, I may not have streams here and there, but I don't think there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna stop, really. But hopefully 2022, I would love to stream more often. I kind of miss talking to myself. That sounds very depressing. I kind of miss I miss the interaction a bit. But you know, it's like I'm throwing you like happy answers and like, oh, that's dark, or that's oh, I didn't expect that one. But you know, that's the life. Like, I'm so used to content creation now that, you know, it's good to have goals. As for my current goals, it's like shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but also I'm gonna make it happen somehow. So first comes first, the house. The house needs to be in good shape. I know a lot of people want to own a house. Just know about the big responsibility that comes behind it.
Yeah.
Because the life of this elf here that's worked too many jobs and has put aside a good amount of savings. Always be prepared. Just try to live. Keep on living and keep doing your best, I guess. That's kind of my goal.
All right.
And always be happy, because the VTubing space for me, or V-streaming space, it keeps me going. It keeps me smiling.
All right then. Yeah, you managed to dodge all 3 of the common answers anyhow.
Oh, good. Good thing I started off with try not to die.
I think that answers a first as well. Good lord.
Perfect.
Okay. Because the 3 common ones were, let's say, reach partner, or get popular, basically. So reach certain
mhm.
metrics. Second one was do a 2.0 or re-debut.
Mm-hmm.
And last one was do ASMR content.
Feeling attacked.
Huh? Eh.
Feeling attacked.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I may or may have not been asked to make ASMR content by some. I know a lot of great role models. Like this is not from the role models. This is like from like friends, right? Like outside that have IRL friends that don't talk in my chat, but I know they watch me. They have been like, "You ever just watch your VODs?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. Why?" This is gonna sound really weird, but I kind of like it when you talk very quiet. And I'm like, "Huh? Excuse me?" And they're like, "We try ASMR content," and I'm like, "No." And they're like, try having a stream where you're just typing and then you're just whispering. Like that one time where you said that you were sick. And I'm like, "Hey, I was sick." And they're like, "Yeah, but that was close to that." And I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go consult the ones that I feel like would. I'm gonna consult the folks that do that kind of content and see what their bits is. I've seen cousin Vivi's tweets about it. I've talked to cousin Pearl, the otter, about it because she also makes ASMR content just like her sister Vivi. And I've also consulted cousin Nemo, director Nemo, who happens to be the upcoming sibling of those two. He does ASMR content as well, and it's really rare because usually when you see ASMR content, it's from female presenting creators. But Nemo is the only one I know, and along with cousin Flack, that are male presenting creators that do ASMR content. So it's really, really interesting. And I thought about it, and I'm just like, you know what? What if I just put up a test donation goal, and you know, for some reason that same night I put up that goal, I heard a ping, a Stream Elements ping, and I look at Stream Elements, and I was just like, "Your goal was met," and I'm like, "Huh?" An anonymous donator donated and the message was like, "So when's that ASMR content?" And I texted all my friends. I'm like, "Which one of you donated? Which one of you donated right now? Come up, fess up." And then no one said anything, and I'm just like, okay. So that donation bar was met off stream, and on that donation note was like, "Here is for a potential future ASMR mic, and try getting this mic." And they just brand name dropped it, and it was a Pop. It's called Pop, I think. It's from Melbourne, I think, or was it Sydney? Pop mic. It's a Pop ASMR mic. So about that, and it's actually sitting on my desk right now.
Oh god.
I've had this for 3 months now. I've recorded some things with it.
Oh dear.
I've sent test clips and audios to some friends. I have garnered some interesting reactions.
Oh dear.
Like such as the tweet of, hey mutuals, DM me on Discord of what you want me to say. And Nadia had me say, the thing she wanted me to say was, "Sometimes I bury myself in the dirt and pretend I'm a carrot." She wanted me to say that sentence in ASMR, which I did. I did. I recorded that, and I took multiple takes to make sure the mic was working, and I sent it out to some people, and they were just like, "Ah, yes, Renee, that's the good stuff." And I'm like, maybe if I had the more time, who knows? Maybe a gorilla ASMR stream.
Oh, good lord.
Or situational ASMR, who knows? I like playing the childhood friend trope. But yeah, maybe there's ASMR content somewhere, who knows? Maybe it'll just come out of nowhere. But yeah, as for the whole like partner and metrics thing, yeah, that's a good indefinite goal to have, no matter what, whatever keeps you going, right? More power to the friends that are making those goals or getting closer to those goals. That's content creation for you. It's how it was with Instagram, before Instagram verification became a thing, and having to do all sorts of stuff. Being a Yelp elite took a lot of more effort than it did back then compared to now, but yeah. I can relate to that stuff in a sense. That's why I tend to say like I have past experience, and lo and behold, Renee's. There's a reason why Renee's lore is I worked too many jobs, or I worked too many jobs in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough then. Fair enough. Let's see. I think we'll start on the more concluding questions now. There's two of them.
Yeah.
They more or less follow up into one another. First one, I'm going to guess that this is either going to be a very hard question for you or a very easy question for you. We'll see.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see. Alright,
Hit me with it.
Recommend some food. Any food whatsoever.
Any food whatsoever. You want something cold or something hot?
Considering how blazing the weather is right now, something cold will do. Something cold will do.
Something cold. Okay. I would recommend probably look up a Filipino recipe. A Filipino dessert that would always make anyone's day. Not halo halo. That's the cop out choice, because it literally means mix. So, if you happen to have, no, we can't really do that. My favorite dessert, but I would recommend that in a second. So the first dessert I would recommend, probably let's start with something easy. It's known as Leche Flan, which in other dessert names, flan. You know flan, the dessert?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that, egg yolk and syrup and all that. Leche flan is just the Filipino version where they use brown sugar and syrup.
Oh, okay.
Make something like that. It will start off hot because you can eat it hot, right? But it's nicer if you eat it cold because it's more, I guess. It's really hard to describe, but if you really like savory desserts that are sweet and you can have them both hot and cold, then you can do that. Leche flan. Leche flan. The second one, you might have to hit up your Asian grocery mart if you have one in your area.
Easy enough.
That sells like imported goods. But the reason why I recommended flan first is because it's one of the easiest dessert recipes anyways. But yeah, so you're gonna need a coconut. You're gonna need probably condensed milk and any other ingredient that probably makes something sweet. It's called buko pandan, which is coconut pandan. Pandan is a plant leaf, right? It's a plant leaf. It's like, you know how when you have aromatic herbs for dishes and stuff like scallion, or that's not an herb, like thyme, rosemary. Pandan, yeah, it can make things smell very nice, from whether it's barbecued chicken, barbecued pork, to even a hot dessert or cold dessert. So the jello, because buko pandan not only has shaved or cut coconut, condensed milk, and all that stuff, it also has jello, and the jello is made with pandan, which has a very distinct leafy taste, but it really enhances the sweetness notes of the dessert, which makes it really refreshing. So again, that's another simple dish, but what you need is the jello part. If you can get pandan flavoring at your Asian supermarket, then you can make it happen. That is actually my all-time favorite dessert. And that's also the inspiration of my leaf hair accessory things. They're not really pandan leaves, but that's the inspiration behind it.
Okay.
That's why whenever everyone asks my favorite dessert, I'll always say buko pandan.
All right. That works.
I can also send you like Filipino dessert recipes too, Eco, if you ever want to just explore that kind of thing.
Sure. Why not? Haven't exactly cooked anything new recently. I've mainly been falling back on old recipes.
There you go. Maybe a New Year's resolution. Try something new.
Alright. Next question here is one that follows up straight from that, which is just recommend a drink. Any drink whatsoever. Doesn't necessarily have to be alcoholic.
Doesn't matter. Well, okay. Well, we're gonna go alcoholic because most so I'm not much of an alcoholic drinker anymore, but only if I will only drink alcohol if I have food to supplement it.
All right.
And this is only possible with yakiniku or K-barbecue.
All right.
Only those two. So meaning, you already know what Renee drinks. If it's food related, it's either sake or soju, right?
Oh boy.
However, my favorite two cocktails. One is because of a celebrity chef,
Okay.
and the second one is a meme because of anime. The first one is, remember how I said buko pandan is my favorite dessert?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you heard of the show Master Chef?
Yeah. Well aware. Well aware.
I know Master Chef has an Australia version.
The Australian
There's
version.
a Canada version all.
The Australian version is one of the highest produced shows on Australian TV. It's kind of whack.
I actually like watching Master Chef Australia. It's interesting.
It is very heavily produced. It's like, holy hell, the production value is a bit too high.
Yeah.
For a cooking
I feel
show
like the
at
production
times.
value for that like geographical location kind of trumps American production. Honestly, that's my take on it. But yeah. So Master Chef. So I believe it was. Oh man, I'm gonna get this wrong, ain't I? I'm googling it just in case. So, so in the third season of Master Chef America, right?
Okay.
There was this chef named Christine Ha. She was the season 3 winner of Master Chef, and she also happened to be the first blind ever contestant to win that show.
Holy. Okay.
She's a blind chef, and so she's really talented. She's really amazing. She's very inspiring chef. Like from her journey from the beginning to winning the show. It's insane. So she opened, well, you know what? I'm not really scared. She opened one of her restaurants since winning that show in the city that I stay in. And I've tried her whole menu. I've tried everything from appetizers to entrees to, desserts.
Okay.
So the one thing to take away from her menu, like aside from her award-winning dish, she had 2 award-winning dishes from that show. One is a pork belly. And the other one is the one that she became virally known for, which was apple pie.
Oh.
And the funny thing is, the name of the apple pie is known as rubbish apple pie. Because since Christine is blind, like you can probably watch a clip of it. It's everywhere on YouTube.
Okay.
She was like, Gordon was just like, what do you think is in front of you right now? And she was like, I think it's rubbish, while she's crying because she thinks that she messed up. And he's like, he tastes it, and he's like, takes the knife and he starts scraping the crust. You hear that flakiness? And he proceeds to praise the dish. He goes, it's basically saying, you think this is rubbish, but it's amazing. And a blind chef being told by an award-winning chef how amazing her pie is, even though she can't fully see it, like that's a very powerful moment. But I recommend that apple pie. But I know I strayed away from the drink, but back to the drink. But yeah, you should watch that season. That's a very great season of Master Chef. I really love Master Chef. Did I mention I love watching cooking shows? But yeah, anyways. So drink menu, right. So I love buko pandan. I love the pandan leaf. Anything pandan related, I will eat it. I'll enjoy it. There's a frozen cocktail on her menu that caught my attention when that restaurant first opened, because I went on opening day. I was dedicated.
Oh damn.
Spend more than $50 on them. But anyways, it was worth it. I worked hard for that one.
Okay.
It is listed on the menu as a pandan colada.
Okay,
You would think pina colada, because if it's a colada, it has coconut in it, yeah?
Yeah.
So inside this drink, Captain Morgan's coconut rum, Jinro soju,
okay.
Coconut flavoring from Liquid Alchemist, because Liquid Alchemist is a company that makes cocktail flavorings, I believe. pineapple, which is probably pureed pineapple with the drink because it is a frozen drink.
Okay.
And then popping boba because why not? Because I'm assuming the popping boba is basically it's pearls that explode with flavor because there's juice flavoring inside. So
okay.
I'm assuming it's pandan flavored popping boba. So you mix that all up and you literally get a refreshing drink that tastes like the dessert itself. It's really mind-boggling.
Huh.
That's why I give a lot of mixologists a lot of respect on their imagination when it comes to making drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why that mixture of its own, I love it so much that I would love to make it at home. But also, I'm not a bartender, unfortunately. I'm just a home cook. Who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe. Right now, I'm trying to perfect my kitchen. Now
Fair
for the
enough.
second drink.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes. Oolong tea.
Okay.
Have you heard of oolong tea, Iko?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oolong tea?
What is the ingredients of oolong tea?
Wait a second. Oolong tea. It's just oolong tea, isn't it? Wait.
But as an alcoholic drink.
As an alcoholic drink? Nope, no clue in that case.
All right. You can probably look up the clip later because the anime or manga series is a big hit. Meanwhile, Uncle Brian, ooh and long. So, oolong tea. You know how oolong tea is like brownish pigment for this tea? There's this anime manga known as Grand Blue Dreaming. It is a series about a boy that's started college and went to a relative's place to stay. This place he's staying at happens to be a scuba diving club lodge, right?
Oh no, wait a second.
What happens
Why do
when
I
you
have a
go
feeling I
to-
remember all of this now?
What happens when you go to a college and you start getting dedicated to scuba diving club? And what happens when in college? What do you do in college for a college experience? You party and you get drunk.
Yes.
So fast forward to the meme bit. So college mixers and stuff, or the clubs are trying to recruit members. Typical anime fashion.
Yeah.
They go out of their way. Scuba diving club. They're just drinking. And the main character's like, I need to get away. I want to live a normal college life. And then ends up getting peer pressured into drinking alcohol. So he's drunk, right?
Okay.
And then he's like, I drank too much alcohol. I need mizu water. And then one of the seniors, who is prevalent because he's trying to get him into the club, goes, would you like some oolong tea? Yes, please. Perfect. 1 cup of oolong tea coming right up. 9 parts vodka, 1 part whiskey.
Yeah.
There you go. Oolong tea.
Yeah. Why do I remember this now?
And then he drinks it. The main character drinks it and just goes, this is a lie. and then the senpai just goes, oh, I'm sorry. Here, have a cup of water instead.
Oh,
and then the main character grabs a lighter and lights it on fire. And he's like, senpai, water is not flammable. And then this is a problem. And the senpai goes, huh? I see no problem with it. And ever since I read this in manga form before I got an anime, I thought it was so dumb. I went to try it myself.
Oh.
Did I regret it? Yes. No. But I'm a responsible adult. I'm in my own house. Yeah. And then the taste just grew on me.
Oi.
The taste grew on me. Do I drink it a lot? No, but I still remember the taste at the back of my mind. So would I recommend that drink? In a safe condition, yes. But for a first time drink, no, I do not recommend that drink.
Hey.
You're gonna
Just
hence oolong tea. So that's why whenever VTubers on Twitter are like, Renee, what do you recommend for a cocktail? I'm like, oolong tea. And it's either a mixed reaction of, oh no, Renee, no, Renee, stop. Or what's oolong tea? I'm like, oolong tea. If you know, you know. And then that's
God.
it's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
it very slowly dawned on me because it's been a very long time.
It's a
Very long
classic.
time.
It's a classic.
My god, my god.
You're welcome.
Oolong tea. Freaking Google. I don't have any vodka left on me. I need to work a shift tomorrow, so I can't drink to begin with, but...
Oh, be safe. Drink a lot of water instead.
Yeah. Oh, god. Alright. Well, that's more or less all the questions wrapped up then.
Oh, we made it to the end. It only
Yeah,
took almost 3 hours. Woohoo! Like a debut.
Oh, it's a fair bit past 3 hours at this point. Anyhow.
Woo! Like a debut.
Anyhow.
Yeah, did it.
Nonetheless, thanks for coming on. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for extending the invitation to me. I never expected to get interviewed before, so it's very, it's an honor. Thank you for bringing me to the Moonlight Flowers establishment.
Alright. I think I know exactly who to raid tonight then.
Oh yeah, are we ready?
Give me a second here to toss in the command. Rather, I do this manually instead of tossing in a command.
Would you like some soju?
Do you have any idea what I went through on Friday? My god. 20 shots of soju. And
20?
Yes. And a couple of Somacs on the side. How does one say? It was a lot of... It was a lot of death.
It was a lot of death, huh?
Yeah, how does one say? When you graduate from dealer school, the graduation party is a bit, it's a bit much.
They go over the top, huh?
Yeah.
They pop more than just bottles, huh? Okay.
You realize
How
that...
about have some boba? Boba make you feel better.
I had some boba yesterday.
You had some boba yesterday?
Yep.
Okay. You can just save that for another time then. Here, I'll just put it over here. Okay, what about here? As a thank you, I would love to leave you a piece of this bread. I'll leave it on your counter, all right? Is that good?
Yeah. That's fine.
Right.
That's fine. I'll put it next to the loaf of bread I baked this morning.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. This is multigrain. It doesn't look like it's multigrain, but it's good for the body. I recommend.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll be sending these fellas off to Humi.
All right, we're gonna go see Humi. Sweet.
Yeah. How does one say? First time I saw you on a stream was on Humi's stream when you were being bullied bullied via Tetris.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, coffee tights forever remembered.
Oh my. Anyhow.
Thanks for having me, Iko, for having me this interview and everything. And chat, thank you for hanging out.
And the raid is auto sent.